Alright, hello everyone, The Snake Rocks here, and welcome back to Valhalla. Now, last episode, we, got to see the effect of putting 17 fucking Karmatrine in somebody's drink. We met Mr. Donovan again, and we had some new customers as well, except they weren't exactly new because Jill seemed to be familiar with them already. But anyway, let's, load our save real quick. And let's continue. Boss should clean the chicken buckets she throws out. Everyone can smell the spice from a mile away. Alright, I guess this playlist is good. We've got tons of other songs, but I'm not really worried about them. Yeah. Let's just use the playlist that we've been using the entire time. You could take a couple minutes more, you know? I'm fine, thanks. How did you get the helmet off? Turns out the release button was jammed with ashes. Whoever owns that helmet made sure to use it to the point of voiding the warranty. Keep it safe in case she comes back, okay? Sure. Yeah, I am waiting for Sei to come back, actually. I kinda like her. Now, take it away from me before I feel compelled to put it on again. Right. Yes, it's open! Great! Welcome back. Welcome back. Why did I say that? I just assumed it's Sei, didn't I? Welcome to Valhalla. Good evening. What kind of place is this? And who are you? I don't think I've seen you before. Did I step into some kind of afterlife? Do you often enter places without knowing what they are? Sorta. Kinda. Yeah? Well, this is a bar. A bar? Nice, nice. What can I get you? I don't know. I don't drink that much, to be honest. What do you recommend for me? What do you normally enjoy? I like tea. That's not something I can work with. What about flavors? Bitter but not too bitter? Sorry if it's too confusing. Something bitter but not too much. Maybe something bitter and girly? Let me see what I can get you. Something like tea, or something not so bitter. Maybe girly and bitter. Okay, let's do that. Bitter, sunshine cloud. Bitter, girly, and soft. Bitter, manly, and strong. No. No. I guess the sunshine cloud will have to do it. Yeah, let's go with that. So that'll be 2 Adelhyde, 2 Bronson extracts, and optional Karmatrine. Let's just add, like... Well, Karmatrine doesn't really affect the flavor. Why don't we just add, like, 1 Karmatrine? All on the rocks and blended. Alright. There we go. Sunshine Cloud. Perfect. Try this. Yep, this'll do just fine, thanks. You don't look like you're from around here. What brought you by, miss? I'm the star that always shines in the dark night sky. I'm the glow that will guide you through your sorrow. I'm the northern light that will show you your dreams. I'm Kira Miki. Oh, I saw a headline about you in, Danger You, I think. So, should I call you Miss Miki or Miss Kira? No, you're not getting it. I'm just Kira Miki. Here, let me help you. I'll say Kira and you say Miki, okay? Okay. Kira. Miki. No, put more spirit into it. Kira! Miki. Almost there. Kira. Miki. Kira. Miki. Kira. Miki. Okay. Kira. Everyone. That's it. Are you feeling it? Kira. Miki. Oh, Jamie, you're still here. Cool. Everyone. Miki. I think we've had enough of that. And don't you ever forget it. Ellipsis. What the hell am I doing out here? Where were we, Jamie? Right, I was telling you. Wow, you're good. Thank you. It's nice to know I still have it. Especially since I have a concert in a bit. Concert? Wait, you're the Lilim that's putting on a concert tonight. I'm one Lilim who is putting on a concert tonight. I don't know if I'm the same Lilim you're looking for. And what are you doing all the way down here? Well, they were making last preparations for the concert, so I snuck out. My producer is always obnoxious while that's going on, so I just decided to leave. I saw one of the concert's posters outside and decided to check this place. Just that? Isn't that a bit dangerous? Won't your producer be mad when you go back? He will, but it's not the first time I've done this. And he still needs me to do the concert anyway. I see. How big is the concert? We planned for a bit over 100,000 people and sold out fast. Christ. So we managed to secure ourselves another show in a couple of weeks. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I may not have as many fans as other performers, but mine are very loyal, and that's nice. Over 100,000 is not many? Then what exactly is? Hold on. Then, based on your little demonstration before, I should call you Miss Miki, right? You don't get it. Let's start from the... Oh, not again! I'll just call you Miss Idol then. Oh, I like that. Hey, do you have anything soft? Soft, as in alcohol-free? No, I meant soft as in soft. Soft? Well, let's see what I can get you. Something soft. Wonder if she means alcohol-free or something else. I mean... I don't know what this is. Okay, well, we don't have a soft... Oh, okay. Soft, I see. Burning, promo, bland. So we have one soft drink. Strong, strong, bland, strong, soft. We have another soft one here. The Fluffy Dream. 3 Adelhyde and 3 powdered Delta with optional Carmetrine. We have another soft one here. 4 Adelhyde and 1 Flanergide. So we've got a few options here. Let's go with this one, the Blue Fairy. So that'll be 4 Adelhyde and 1 Flanergide. Wonder if she means alcohol-free. I'm gonna play it safe and say that we're not gonna put any Carmetrine in this one. Try this. Yeah, this'll do it, thanks. Hey, have you considered being more theatrical when mixing drinks? Huh? Yeah, you know, like spinning bottles and lighting drinks on fire, that kind of stuff. When I was in college, I tried going to a party once. The bartender who tried those tricks gave me a nasty bump on the forehead when the bottle slipped his hand. Those kinds of theatrics usually feel pointless and seem to slow the process of actually making a drink. Yeah, but never underestimate the power of putting on a good show. It can feel incredible and be very rewarding, you know. I'll keep it in mind. Hey, is this glass important? Depends on why you're asking. Do you want me to sign it? Oh, sure, I guess? No guessing, are you sure or not? Yeah, do as you please. Okay then, who should I make it out to? Maybe for my boss? I wonder if Jill would like it, though. Your name, girl. Oh, for Jill then. For Jill, never lose your star. From Kira Miki. Oh, that's a pretty autograph. Thanks. No, thank you. I'm guessing someone with as many fans as you has their fair share of stalkers, right? Well, there are 2 kinds of people that obsess over me. There are the shy ones that follow me everywhere, hiding just out of sight. And then there's my fan club. What's the difference between them? The fan club follows me around a lot too, but they usually keep a distance. Actually, I think they're outside waiting for me right now. I see. They're also very organized. They make pretty good soldiers. The others, the stalkers, are a bit sneakier and don't act in groups. I'm guessing those stalkers must be bothersome, huh? Actually, they're not that bad. Stalkers are nice when you get used to them. I remember one once protected me from being mugged. There's another that breaks into my house once a week to make me breakfast. And she fails to see the problem? I just wish they'd leave my underwear drawer the same way they fight. I take pride in how neatly I organize my underwear, you know? I take pride in my old liquor collection. I guess it's the same. No, wait, it isn't! Yeah, you get me, Jill. Ellipsis. Okay, one more drink before I go. By now the stage should be all organized, so the fallout should have settled. Isn't it a bit late for a concert? It's part of my gimmick. I always make concerts that go from night till dawn. In this one, I'm supposed to close with a song called Sunshine Stone. If everything goes as planned and the weather forecast is accurate, the sun should come up just as I reach the climax of the song. I'd be depressed if they ask for Your Love Is a Drug as an encore, though. That sounds nice. Hey, I need to make people feel their tickets were worth a ridiculous price, you know? Don't you think it sucks to pay for something only to find out you shouldn't have bothered? Yeah, one time I bought some expensive coffee in this one cafe. It tasted like filthy water with cream. I still don't know if it was the coffee or the girl that served it, but it was bad. Man, that sucks. Speaking of which, do you have anything bitter? I really need to wake myself up. Let's see what I can find. She wants something bitter. Maybe to sober up a bit? That sounds like something I can do. Because we have bitter and sobering, I think. Bitter, burning. Do we have any? Promo bland. What? Okay. I don't want to go with another Sunshine Cloud. Nor do I want something with Karmatrine. I don't want to get her drunk at her own concert. What is this? Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. Okay, Sunshine Cloud, no. Gut Punch. A Gut Punch has optional Karmatrine. Okay, whoops, I did not mean to do that. So the Gut Punch might be a good option. Pile Driver has Karmatrine, that's no good. Suplex has Karmatrine. And Grizzly Temple has Karmatrine. Okay, let's go with the Gut Punch then. 5 Bronson extracts and 1 Flanergide with no Karmatrine, all aged and mixed. Gut Punch! Try this. Yeah, this works. So, how is it? It could be a bit sweeter, but it's delicious. I figured it was for waking you up or something, so... Really nice, thanks. I hope you aren't offended by this question, but... I can see that you enjoy what you do, but how much of it is about the music? I'll let you know that before becoming Kira Miki, I was a very accomplished pianist. I had concerts every week and part-timed in bars with a jazz band. I still write and compose my own songs. Whoa. Why the change? Going from jazz and piano to idol. Have you ever thought about the power music has over people? You could argue it's just noise, but it can make you feel a wide range of emotions. And that power is universal. It can transcend language and culture. Being in a jazz band or performing recitals, I can only take that power to so many people. But being an idol, I can take that power and spread it far and wide. Kids and adults, men and women, they all have access to my music and I can reach every one of them. Wow. What music do you like, Jill? I'm not picky, but I do prefer versions with no lyrics. Why? I like to listen to music while working and lyrics distract me. And besides, it always bothers me when people nonchalantly start singing songs with creepy lyrics. I think only half of the listeners actually care about what's being said. Oh, that's a bummer. I'd give you a copy of my latest CD, but I don't have any at the moment. Don't worry about it. Okay then, I'm out. Thanks for helping me pass the time, Jill. Sure. Please come again. I'll make sure of it. Cool. Will she be alright? I mean, I didn't give her too much Karmatrine. Yeah, she'll be fine. Do you think she'll come back? Usually I'd say no, but I honestly don't know. Boss, we're done. Alright. You feel like going to that girl's concert? Nah, I don't think so. I don't have tickets anyway. Hey boss, does the name Red Comet ring any bells? Why? Why? That was my Why? That was my moniker during my wrestling days. Huh? That's what they called me during my time in the Grand Slam Fighters. They saw me coming, but they couldn't stop me before I crashed into their heads! Any reason for being red specifically? That way I was 3 times faster! How did you find that out? Do you like wrestling? A client mentioned it yesterday when he saw you. I just kind of remembered it. Yesterday? Oh, that might have been, Actually, I don't know who that might have been. Ah, I see. I should take you to a wrestling match sometime. Maybe you'll like it. Maybe. In any case, Jill's cleaning the glasses today, so I'll leave now. Take care. Oh, and, boss? Don't cram anything on your head without thinking, please. Yeah. Alright, total earnings, $63.40, drinks total, $1,100, 0 mistakes, 30% commission, $330, $1,100, flawless service bonus, grab a snack on the way home, it's on me, and here we go. Your membership to Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least $800 by then. Jill is humming Your Love is a Drug. Buying the song will prevent her from getting too distracted. You can now browse Miki's blog. So I'm guessing that's, yep, right here. Did the idol really show up? Or is she like the ghost? Hey. Okay, Your Love is a Drug. I'm guessing that's a song that I can get here. Your Love is a... Idol Hell, a magazine with all things idols. Has a download code for Your Love is a Drug. 300? Yeah, I can easily get that. Easy. Easy peasy. Jill bought what she wanted and she's pleased with herself. She will surely focus at work. I still don't know what Shining Fingered is, but I do have at least 800. It is now the 15th. Let me see how long I've been recording real quick. Stand by. Okay, I've only been recording for about 17 minutes, so I think we can go to work and go through a few more clients maybe. Thursday, December 15th. Good evening. Oh, hi there. I was expecting the bar to be different. Alma, who's this? I was expecting the bar to be different before opening hours, but I guess it's just the same tired thing. Alma? Ah, Leonidas. Jillian. Marcelo. I stumbled across her on my way in and asked her if she wanted to tag along. Hope you don't mind. Sure, make yourself at home. Where's Boss? She didn't put the helmet on again, did she? She went out for a bit. I don't know what for, but she'll be back. Alright. Alma, make yourself comfortable while I prepare. Right, thanks. Who is this? Okay, let's see. What I want to do is... Let me see if we have, Your Love is a Drug, because I don't know if adding it will, Ooh, this is a nice song. Let's put that in slot number 1. If I can. You can remove them by right-clicking on their titles or swap 2 songs by clicking on both. Oh, I see. Okay. Let's do that. And then we'll put Welcome to Valhalla back. And, we'll just do that. I don't know what this is going to sound like, but yeah, let's do it. Ready. There we go. I don't know why it didn't click the first time. Time to mix drinks and change lives. What was that? Oh, just something they made me say back in instruction. It kind of stuck. Huh. I went to a school that made us stand up with our hands on our backs when someone came in. That habit didn't rub off until high school or so. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Oh yeah, look at this. A glass with a signature? I'll assume it's either an autograph or an impromptu medicine recipe. That Kira Miki girl came here yesterday before a concert, actually. Oh yeah, now I see her name here. You don't seem very surprised. I like B-Link more, actually. Oh, I see. The stoic-looking duo, right? Yep, those. Seems you had a better day than mine yesterday. I had to break up with Damien. I see. Want a drink? You don't seem very surprised. Alma, we've known each other for, what, a few months now? I'd be interested if those relationships of yours went further than a week or two. You say you broke up, but there's usually not enough time to foster something to break. It's more like the guy wasn't what I wanted, so I stopped flirting. You could pretend to be more interested, you know. Like my mom says, if I don't buy it, it's because I know the product. Ellipses. Speaking of buying, do you want a frame? A frame? Yeah, for all these pics you have of your boss, the ones filling your phone's memory. Some seem sneakily taken at that. Is that true? What do you care? How the hell did you find that out? So it is true! Shut up! I'm a hacker, remember? You shouldn't piss off a hacker. Oh boy. Aw, I really like this one of her sleeping in her office. I think I'll copy it. You! Hey, can you make me a bad touch before we keep arguing? Sure. Alma wants a bad touch. Okay, I don't know what's so funny about that, but... Sure, let's go with that. That's 2 Bronson extract, 2 powdered delta, 2 flanergide, and 4 carmetrine. All on the rocks and mixed. Oops. We are nothing but mammals after all. Bad touch. Stranger danger. Who gives these drinks their silly names? Usually the one who registers it. Some people have quite the silly sense of humor. Like that girl who keeps laughing over this particular drink's name? Yeah. So, who's Damien again? The one with the nice car. Sure, he's also the manager at the bank, but that car was what caught my eye. And what was wrong with him? Turns out he was a LARPer. LARP? Live action role-playing. Oh, yeah, I've heard of that. Sounds more like the nickname of some very heavy-handed writer, or military organization. What did he roleplay as? Have you heard of the Woodstock fairs? Those events where people barely dress, stink, roll in the mud, and fuck in the open? Okay. Those are hippies, yeah. He frequents those, and it's something I'd rather not deal with at all. Yeah, I can see that. If I stayed with him, I'd eventually have to. I mean, I need to support my partner in what he does, but if it's something like that... You see, that's the problem right there. You say breaking up like you had something formal, but most of the time you're still getting to know him. Think about it. Have you ended your longest-lasting relationship for things like those? Okay, sorry for not using the right word or whatever, but I'm still sorely disappointed. And at least I'm trying to get some action. When was the last time you spent the night with someone else? Last night. Your cat doesn't count. A year ago. It was messy. See? I mean, I have no idea how you deal with that. If I were you, I would have pushed fuckboy over there into a closet ages ago. Fuckboy? People have different needs and priorities. Yes, but don't you miss having the warmth of someone else at your side? Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs, putting your head on their chest, listening to them breathe as they pet your head, dozing off knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you. Ellipses. Jill? Ellipses. Anything I can make you to shut up and drink? I'll have you know that my Uncle Juan taught me ventriloquism when I was 12. Drinking won't stop me from talking, or making tasteless puns for Aunt Rosa. Still, get me something weird, would you? Huh, ventriloquism. Weird? A weird drink? Yeah, something different, experimental, uncommon. Let's see. A weird drink. Promo drinks fit that bill easily. Grizzly Temple, Bloomlight, Zen Star, Piano Man, Piano Woman. Oh, we already have people who asked for those two. Sour, promo, bland. You'd think something so balanced would actually taste nice, you'd be dead wrong. 4 of each ingredient on the rocks and mixed. Bloomlight. It's so unnecessarily brown. Whoops, wrong one. God, I'm really racking my brain over this. This one's kind of unbearable. It's mostly for fans of the movie it was used in. I kind of want to go with the Bloomlight. Because it's so unnecessarily brown. 4 Adelhyde, 1 powdered delta, 2 flanergide, and 3 carmetrine. All aged on the rocks and mixed. Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, this fits the bill. It's a promotional drink made to commemorate a movie. Read, they leapt at the chance to sell drinks that would be unmarketable otherwise. Oh. You know, your orders are weird today. They are? Yeah, usually the first thing you ask for is a Brantini, and then something like a Cobalt Velvet or something similar. Well, I sometimes feel like I need something different, you know? Something tells me part of the reason you left this Damien is because he was too deep into routine. Maybe. Hey, speaking of routines, as a hacker, what's your opinion on the whole Alice Rabbit thing? Ellipses. That's the silence of somebody who just heard something stupid. Stupid enough to warrant the speech they've prepared just for occasions like this. As always, very perceptive of you. You know, decades ago there was this group of people that hacked simple sites with an agenda. Can't remember what they used to call themselves. I just remember that it was just petty vandalism. Anyway, everyone that participated started using the same name. They wanted to create this anonymous anarchist identity. The whole Alice Rabbit thing is the logical conclusion of that. It's what happens when that idea reaches its breaking point and goes mainstream. It's no longer a group but an individual, an untouchable entity watching from the shadows, monitoring and judging everything anyone does. Observing, tolerating no one but itself. A lot of bullshit for what's essentially a pet the press made up. The antithesis of your usual bogeyman, if you must. So you don't think such a person exists. Don't know, don't care. I mean, we have seen the actions of such an entity. But it might be anything. An individual, a group, an AI. That's not taking into account all the copycats and pranksters using the name. So Alice Rabbit is a thing that exists, but it's also really muddied overall. There's something else that worries me, though. That kind of story always catches the attention of kids and such. They start trying to hack stuff without knowing the risks or consequences. Imagine if suddenly a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. That's how it feels for me, and it's thanks to that damned Alice Rabbit thing. I see. But enough of that, there's a more pressing matter at hand. There is? Yeah, you've been delaying my invitations for hanging out sometime for too long. Oh, that. Do you hate me that much, Jill? Does my presence make you that uncomfortable? No, At this rate, I might just crash by your apartment. That way you can't just say no. Maybe I'll also crash for the night. We could have a sleepover, braid our hair, tell stories all night, shower together. You know you need some human warmth in that place. Your tits alone would fill my entire bathroom. Okay. Man, you react too nonchalantly. It's no fun. React a little bit. Let me tease you for a second. I refuse. In all seriousness, though, any particular reason you keep turning down my invitations? I mean, it's not a date. I just want to have a conversation with you outside these four walls. I'm not a morning person. I registered for a night shift precisely to avoid waking up early. The earliest I've asked you out is 10 a.m., you know? That's early morning by my standards. I mean, it's not that I don't want to hang out. I just don't want to wake up early. You are hopeless. Anyway, I'm gonna need another drink here. Like, say, a big Brantini. Finally, that's the Alma I know. Easy enough. Brantini... 12 Adelheid. 3 powdered Delta. Or 6 powdered Delta, actually. And 2 Carmetrine. All aged and mixed. And there we have it, a big Brantini. Serve. You know, Brantini is such a weird name. It was originally supposed to replicate the Martini. Problem is, the BTC got a hold of a brand of vermouth that was named after a certain automobile company. So, on a weird whim, they changed the name. I see. You know, I was wondering. Yeah? Don't you worry about what the people you work for might be doing with the information you provide? Not really. You don't? Do you worry about what happens when people leave this place drunk? Not really. Most of the time. Well, neither do I. Why should you? Do you get people drunk? Some say my beauty is intoxicating, but that's besides the point. I get my payment, do my job, and forget about the whole thing. You make your job sound so easy. Once you understand what precautions to take, it's no problem, and I've always found my job fun. However, most of my contracts are consultancy-based gigs. It's not like every day's a thrill. Do you meet with your client, or... I don't. It's always from behind as many filters as I can manage. I remember I once did a job where I had a couple of kids relaying letters. For security reasons, right? Actually, because that way I lose a lot less time. I don't have to deal with clients hitting on me or pestering me after the job's done. I also don't have to lose time proving my worth because big boobs equals small brain or some shit like that. I mean, protecting my identity is one of the reasons, but the few times I've shown myself, they weren't even risky or dangerous jobs, just run-of-the-mill security checks. I don't know, maybe I need to show up as a disheveled nerd or something, give them what they expect to see. Or I just don't show up and save myself the trouble. Why all the questions? Just things I've been curious about and always forget to ask. So many Alice Rabbit headlines have made me wonder about the hacking business too. Oh, I'll remember to ask you things next time then. Well, I'll take my leave now. See ya. Take care. Hello, Sugar. Ow! Hello, Mr. Donovan. Like my pop used to say, never touch the ass of a woman with metallic arms. I think it's more like plastic and carbon fiber. They're hard as fuck and that's all my abdomen felt. Do you normally greet people that way? I'm a man that can't contain himself when he sees something he likes, kid. Oh, but don't worry, you're safe. You're flatter than the field at my summer house. A bit of advice, you shouldn't provoke the one serving you drinks or food. Yeah, I could put 17 fucking Karmatrine in your drink. Just so you know. Don't be offended, kid. You have your audience. I'm just not part of it. Today I'm making this a quick one. Gotta tend to business in a while. Having said that, I'll just have the usual. The usual, he says. 3 days and he already has the usual drink. A big beer. Nope, not a bad touch. There we go. So 2 Adelheid, 4 Bronson. Nope, that's 5. 2 Adelheid, 4 Bronson extract, 2 powdered Delta, 4 Flanergide, and 8 Karmatrine. All mixed. And we have it. Sure, this'll work. Ellipses. What brings you today, Mr. Donovan? That girl I interviewed yesterday is coming again in a couple of weeks. So I was working to clinch an exclusive interview. Did you succeed? Who the hell do you think you're talking to? I'm Donovan D. Dawson. I always get what I want. Sure, I had to blackmail the editors of other outlets, but the end result is what matters. I see. Wait, blackmail? You'd be surprised at the kind of stuff you find out when you get the right people drunk. Hey, the signature on that glass over there. Ah, oh yeah. That big-titted Lilum was here? She came yesterday before the concert, yeah. Anything juicy come out of her visit? No. Gossip-worthy? No. Tabloid-worthy? No. Come on, there has to be something. Well, her love for what she does is so honest and pure that anyone who tries to ruin it should be ashamed. Oh, don't give me that shit. Throw me a bone here, anything. I've got nothing. Everyone has a price. How much for you to spill the beans? I'm serious here. She said nothing that could be used against her that you didn't already know. Fine. Say, are many of your interns women, Mr. Donovan? All of my interns are women, kid. Every single one of them. It's a pack of hungry, desperate bitches. Why only women? Did you ever watch Race for Hope? The movie? Yeah. A movie about a journalist looking for clues regarding a murder. That tacky movie had everything. Romance, action, a dog with sunglasses. It's also sold this weird fantastical image of what journalism is. I'm guessing lots of girls saw it in high school and wanted to become journalists. And now I have to deal with that shit. How can you be so sure? My first brother-in-law was a doctor. He said that a couple of years after that Emergency Heart movie, all of his interns were women for a long while. And this is why you don't let brats that barely understand what responsibilities are pick a career. Do you perhaps know a girl named Kimberly Lavayette? Doesn't ring a bell. Who is she? Nobody. Forget I said anything. Any interesting preview of tomorrow's news? You expect me to share my information when you wouldn't share your scoop on the singer? How can one share when there's honestly nothing to share? I'm gonna be a good citizen today and let this one pass. Have you heard of a group called the Harbingers? Not really, no. There's some group wanting to overthrow the White Knights. I read their manifesto in the bathroom once. Interesting piece and even better makeshift toilet paper. They talk about how the organization is corrupt, full of mob bosses or something like that. I think I've heard about that somewhere. What of them? They sent a message to some outlets saying they have proof of their claims. That they're gonna release it to the public tomorrow. Oh, that'd be interesting to see, I think. I know, right? Alright, kid, give me a Bleeding Jane so I can call it a day. Okay. He wants a Bleeding Jane. That's a change of pace. That's 1 Bronson extract, 3 powdered delta, and 3 flanergide. All blended. And stop. Bleeding Jane. Here. Simple enough for you, I see. Ellipsis. So I've heard this is Dana Zane's bar. Is it true? Yeah. Never thought I'd hear about the undefeated of the West again. More so after that incident with the Bears. Where is she? She's out running some Bears? 6 years ago, a cash-strapped Dana Zane entered an underground ring for money. Faced 10 enraged grizzly bears. She beat them all without killing them. I heard she set them free afterwards, too. And you were there? I was drunk and bored. What can I say? Do you know if she lost her arm there? Can't remember. Too drunk. Maybe she had her prosthetic then, too. I heard someone there suggest that she lost it after throwing a baseball out of some stadium. What? Threw it so hard her arm fell off. What? But that sounds more like an unsubstantiated... Yeah, I've never heard of someone throwing something so hard her arm fell off. More like something she made up. Well, I gotta go. Next time you see Dana, thank her for winning me my second yacht. I know betting on her was the right choice. Please come again. Yeah. And, And there we go. Okay, let's save real quick. Day 3 break. And that'll be about it for this episode of Valhalla. It might be a bit longer than usual, but whatever. Yeah, that's about it. I've been the Sig Rocks. I will see you all later. Thank you for watching.